don't stop breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. I don't stop breaking sweat.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Arthur distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Back to George. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 3. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And he drives in. Stolen by George. Pass to Kennard. Over Green. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And here are the Spurs. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Teron Lue and I had a few minutes to share. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Leonard, that's for 2. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Now here's... And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is George after the miss from Tim Duncan. George looking over the floor. From deep. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Zubats. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Outside, George. Over Green. And that one's good, George.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
Double team on Parker. Paul George with the steal. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Outside for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Timeout.
George has got 7 points.
Timeout, Spurs. Fans, your Spurs squad. Fans, your Spurs squad. All right, fans, that was your Spurs squad. Make some noise, fans.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Clippers foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was
Norman
about. I mean,
foul.
talk about a brain cramp.
That's his first personal foul.
San Antonio leading.
Team foul.
To the middle. Here's Ginobili. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Team foul.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Here's Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Hartenstein
Isaiah
takes it off the glass.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside for Batum. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Outside Leonard. And it's Parker in the corner. Offline with his three. Fires from deep. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Fans, your Spurs squad. Fans, your Spurs.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Clippers trailed by 3. Here's Mann. Pass to Hartenstein. Driving the lane. Lets it go. Kicks it out to Leonard. Kennard on the wing. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Splitter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And Splitter has that lovable personality, a terrific glue guy that teammates love playing with.
Lays it up off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Parker outside. Pass to Splitter. To the inside. Here's Ginobili. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Hartenstein. Here's the screen. The trade. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Nifty move. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. It's good.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. And Parker drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's Jackson with the drive. And that one, good.
Jackson.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Inside, Splitter. Good D by Covington. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Outside, Covington. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Teams changing it up here. Here's Parker. And And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. They kick it out to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And it's Leonard missing. Spurs leading by 5. Down low, Diaw. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Assisted by...
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Duncan.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds.
Touched
Touched by Zubac.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now George. Kennard for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Back to Parker. Launches it. Ball's not loose. Paul George with the steal. Kennard on the wing. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's slammed in by Diaw.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Play for substitution.
San Antonio on defense. 6-point lead. Kennard on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Spurs.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. Basket good.
Paul George.
George has got 9.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Pass to Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Parker. Outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Knocked away. Here's Parker. Duncan trying to break loose. They retain possession. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Clippers get called for the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to George. Duncan with it. George picks him up. Here's Green. Batum grabs the miss. Outside, George. Kennard on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George. Kennard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Duncan, and he converts the layup. 12 points for Tim Duncan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And George, here we go. Pass to Kennard. To the middle. Tries again. And the shot goes down.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs High Squad.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
And so Green will bring it up for the Spurs. Duncan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Duncan's got 14 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the foul called on Danny Green.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Mann. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Shooting for LA.
And so he hits both. Here's Ginobili. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. And here is Ginobili. And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Out to Duncan. Off target with his 3. And so here are the Clippers. Screen by Zubac. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Clippers.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
2 shots.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, That'll help them seal the deal.
There's the double team with Covington. Duncan right side. Shoots over Zubac. Duncan misses. So it's the Clippers now. The lead is 2. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Team is in the penalty.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Well, they've also been very good from the free throw line. That's an important part of what they've done today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pass to Diaw. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Diaw's got 7.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
To the inside. Zubac. Here's Mann. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mann's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's Duncan. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 16.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Come on and give up for your Spurs Hot Squad. And your Spurs Hot Squad.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Powell with it for the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Clippers on top, up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, your Spurs Hot Squad.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame.
Let's hear it.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the wide open shot from Ginobili. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's George. In the corner, Powell with it. Sinks the triple.
Norman Powell.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Leonard. Out to the right wing. Here's Splitter. It's deflected. And he gets it back.
Nick Batum. That's his first.
That free throw, no
foul.
good.
First
Wow,
team foul.
what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's George. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. It's Parker with the drive. That's tipped. And they're able to recover.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Diving in. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Splitter. Down low. Here's Ginobili. It's tipped. They recover it. Splitter, that's good. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Leonard. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Splitter. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside. And Leonard gets it to go. 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Let's remember, this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
To the middle. Back to Parker. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. The three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Green. Leonard on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side, Leonard.
2 minutes.
Over Ginobili. Leonard, no luck. Spurs trailed by 5. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trailed by 5. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it dance. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hot Squad. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Clippers leading by 5. And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout Clippers. This is all about you, fans. Let's get loud. Fans, your Spurs Hot Squad.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 18 points for Tim Duncan.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
To the paint. Splitter. Yes!
And Splitter has let it all come to him. Or whatever the D gives him, he takes.
Here's George. Duncan with the block. The open shot by Leonard. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
George double teamed. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To take the lead. Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Screen by Zubats. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times